Manchester Move is a choice-based lettings platform that allows a choice-based letting system to work effectively, making best advantage of IT, using a web base for it, and allowing applicants to apply directly into the system online.
It's an intuitive system, so customers register online, whereas in the old system it was mostly a paper-based application form. And it could have taken maybe 45 minutes to process a paper application form, and then 2 to 3 weeks of chasing people up for documents. So it's much smoother and it's much cleaner and easier for a customer to understand what they need to do to register.
Actually getting it all into one place and working in one place has created now a much better platform for us to start to align allocation policies. A lot of the major providers now have exactly the same allocation policies, the City Council. So there's lots of spin-offs in terms of alignment of policy.
The traffic light system is an indicator as to where they would be. It will tell them if they're in the top 10, and it changes the week go on. So by the end of the week they may find themselves a bit lower down, say in the top 50. They can then take that bid off and then express it in another property where they would have a higher chance, and the traffic light system will show them exactly where they'd be under that.
This system is very much designed around the needs of the customers, so they put in their details. The system is very flexible and adaptable to their needs, and it will only let them bid on properties that they're eligible for.
First of all, we have to enter all our details and everything. It's a normal process, but once you've been entered, it's quite easy to use. You can bid up to 3 properties in a go in 1 week. Then after 1 or 2 weeks, if you're successful, like ourselves, that somebody called us, said if you're interested in the property, come and bring your papers in and they'll have a look at the property. I never thought it's going to be that easy, but it was quite easy. In 2 weeks we got the property, so because it's quite easy.
It's really encaptured the partnership work. There was a wish from all the partners to make savings and to improve the service to their tenants. So there was a strong commonality there, but very importantly was the council taking a step back from this and allow the partners actually to have proper control and management of the system.
It provides us with regular data and statistics to understand what's happening in the housing market, how people are accessing housing, how their behaviour is changing. So it's very much a process of understanding what's happening now, and as patterns of behaviour change over the coming months as welfare reform impacts, that will help us to make decisions about future policies, about how we use the system to promote things like financial support, access to employment.
The biggest boon that we've seen really has been for our support workers, because one, they can empower their clients so they can get them actually putting the applications on themselves. They've got ownership of their application, and they can go in and change it, how they want, and make sure stuff is right. Secondly, as support workers, they can go in and find out, is there something that's holding this person's application up? And thirdly, they can bid directly for them, which they couldn't do in the past. The service to them has been sort of massively improved.
We've produced a product here that is our customers are using and are benefiting from.
Customers like it. They like the fact that they can do it online and that they can come back to it and finish it off. They like the fact that they are not having to, it's quick and easy for them. They fill in their information. They're told at the beginning of the registration what they need to have with them so that they can walk the way through it.
Even after the go live date, it's continuously being updated. There's regular meetings to say, where can we improve? What else can we do? It's a constantly evolving thing, rehousing, and we're always finding new ways of innovation and how more we can help the customer, and the system's really kind of adaptable and flexible for them to keep building on top of that as well, so it's a constantly changing model.
The next rollout for me is to start to try and broaden the number of authorities that are bought into and want to use this system, because a number of our registered provider partners work across Greater Manchester. So at the moment they're working with 10 different systems. So in the way that we've done it in Manchester and unified it, actually I can see that as being a real advantage if we can start to roll that system out across Greater Manchester.